enactment.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, can you see through the lens?
Yeah,
Okay, because everything can be edited.
okay.
Okay, this is a reenactment because our first video didn't come out. So to remove this T-cell out of the system, this T-cell is also referred to as a salt generator or a chlorine generator. What it does is it takes the salt that's in the saltwater pool and makes chlorine. So this is what supplies chlorine to the saltwater pool. And in order to remove it and clean it, do maintenance on it, or have it tested or put in a new one, we first want to make sure that the pump's not going to come on and pump a bunch of water through the system. So I don't trust the controls alone to keep the pump from coming on. So I turn off all my power, which I've already done here. So there's no electrical power, the pump can't come on. And then I disconnect, unplug my T-cell, and then I just need to remove it from the system. These unions at the top and the bottom of the T-cell are only supposed to be hand tight. Sometimes they end up being a little bit tighter than they are, than hand tight. If that's the case, you can use a pair of pliers to loosen them up. Seeing as how we've done this once already, I've got them loose. So we just unscrew the top, which is counterclockwise to unscrew it, and then on the bottom we unscrew the bottom clockwise to unscrew the bottom, and then it slides right out. Now inside the T-cell, I don't know if you can, is it focusing in there at all?
A little bit. Not very good, but...
You might try pushing down on that and seeing if it'll autofocus.
On what? This thing?
Yeah, that little button.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's this button up here. I'm sorry, wrong button. Is that
Well, can you angle that thing at me? Thanks.
If that doesn't do it, we might have to twist the camera lens.
That didn't do it.
I can edit most of this stuff out. Yeah, right there. Twist that.
Oh, it gets worse. That's as good as it's going to get.
Well, unless you hold the camera further away, maybe, but...
But then you're not going to be able to see it unless you angle it down.
Can you see in there?
I can't.
Okay.
I mean, I can see in there, but I can't see crud from this distance.
Okay. Well, inside there is a bunch of fins, and you'll get a calcium buildup on those fins over time. And so the calcium needs to be removed in order for the readings to be accurate. And to remove the calcium off those fins, you just have to subject it to muriatic acid. They make a nice little base that you can mount this in, and then just pour muriatic acid in the top, up to the top. Leave it for 15 minutes. It cleans all the gunk off, and then you can just dump it into your swimming pool. Adds a little bit of muriatic acid to your swimming pool, which is muy bueno. So that's how you do maintenance on it. And now that we have it all disconnected, we can just take it like this right into our neighborhood pool supply people. They have a tester. They can hook it up to their tester and see if it's accurate, if it's cleaning, if it's good or if it's bad. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Once we have it done, or we put in a new one, or we've cleaned it, or whatever, we just put it back in there and then screw it back on, turn our power back on, plug it back in, voila.
Okay. All right, so do you want to preview this before we go in?
No, we don't need to.
All right, so just hit that camera button again to stop.